you, Mr. Attorney General, for your service, and thank you for your patience. I know it's been a long day. We all know that the purpose of this hearing is not genuine oversight of the Department of Justice, but rather a cynical effort to cast doubt on the myriad legal troubles of former President Trump. I want to focus instead on a recent issue that I believe highlights the value of the Department of Justice and the hard work that federal law enforcement does to keep our communities safe. Recently, when speaking with a rabbi in my district in Raleigh, North Carolina, I learned that a North Carolina synagogue had received violent threats over the past month. One threat from early May stated, "Jews don't deserve to live. Jews didn't deserve to be on this earth. I'm going to kill the Jews. I'm coming to the temple to kill all the Jews and the children." According to DOJ, several North Carolina synagogues received threats like this. Just days later, I spoke with this rabbi, and the Department of Justice had charged and arrested a California man, Kevin Dunlow, for these threats, as well as for a false bomb threat to the Wake County Sheriff's Office and a threat to an elected official. Mr. Attorney General, today we've heard plenty of criticism of your office from the other side of the aisle. I wanted to share this story to shed light on the good work the Department of Justice is doing, work that in the past couple of weeks has made a direct impact on public safety in my community. Thank you for your diligence, not only in this case of horrific and violent anti-Semitism, but in addressing threats against other communities. And in addition to the recent uptick in anti-Semitic threats, we've seen an increase in threats against Muslim communities, which is equally troubling. The war in Gaza has heightened emotions across the United States, and unfortunately, some of our most vulnerable communities are facing the brunt of this sentiment, which too often has turned into vicious threats of violence. I want to start by asking you how the case involving Kevin Dunlow, the California man who made the threats in this district, got put together. Could you walk us through the kind of work that you do when you find out about these kinds of violent threats?
I can't walk through that specific case, and I want to make clear that although it's nice to give me credit, in fact, all the credit belongs to the career prosecutors and the career agents who investigate a case like that. So, of course, a case like that has to begin with some recording of the threat or some electronic version that it was transmitted by the internet. It takes an enormous amount of work to find out who transmitted it. Oftentimes people attempt to hide their origins, but we have particularly skilled computer analysis who are able to do that. It has to get traced back to the source. Then we have to find any other information we have about the person who we suspect to see what else the state and local police have on that matter, and then try to make an arrest as soon as we can. You are right that since October 7th, there's been a terrible explosion of anti-Semitic threats, also anti-Arab, anti-Muslim threats in this country that make all of these communities afraid. And we regard it as an important element of our civil rights work to deter and to investigate and to prosecute and to stop these threats. This is all in the proposition for the department and the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
And since October the 7th, have you taken any new steps, new strategies to try to deal with these threats?
So to the extent there are new steps, they have to do with meeting with all of our U.S. attorneys virtually to insist on communications with the local communities. That's the way we find out about these threats, to publicize our willingness and our duty to investigate them and bring them down. So I say that's the principal things that we are doing, that is lashing up with our state and local partners to find out when threats are made and to go after them as soon as we can.
Thank you, and I yield back.